Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Booby 45 Miles, and I'm back again with another YouTube video bringing y'all my Week 5 NFL picks. Now, Week 1, I went 10-6. That was alright. Week 1, I went 10-5. Week 2, I went 13-3. Week 3, I went 8-8. Week 4, I went 9-7. So hopefully this week I can have that, double-digit win again, like I had the first 2 weeks. All right, first off, we're going to start off with the Thursday night game featuring the New England Patriots and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Everybody know the Patriots coming off of a loss, the second loss of the season to the Carolina Panthers, which was somewhat of an upset, but you kind of seen it coming because, Cam always beat the Patriots somehow. Then you got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers coming off of a W, beating the New York Giants, which I picked the Giants to beat them, but we ain't going to get all off into that right now. I'm picking the Patriots, obviously, because I can't see Tom Brady losing 2 games straight right now, so I got to go with the Patriots. I'm sorry, Jameis. I'm sorry, Tampa. I know it's in Tampa Bay, but I got to go with the Patriots. I mean, Tom Brady, he knows how to bounce back from an L, but the Patriots going back to the Super Bowl is looking kind of iffy right now, but it's just the 5th week of the season, so we're not going to jump to conclusions just yet. Okay, but I'm going with the Patriots for that game. The next game is the Buffalo Bills versus the Cincinnati Bengals. Now, both of these teams are coming off of victories. Buffalo getting their 3rd victory by defeating the Atlanta Falcons. Buffalo has had 2 straight weeks of impressive victories. Week 3 victory over the Denver Broncos, 26-16, and this Week 4 victory over the Atlanta Falcons, 23-17. Cincinnati, they coming off their first W, man, beating the Cleveland Browns. They finally got a damn W. Their offense has been stringing together for the last 2 games. Finally putting some touchdowns up on the board. But shockingly, man, I got to go with Cincinnati. I think Cincinnati gonna pull it together. I think Buffalo is long overdue for an L anyway. No offense to Buffalo, man. Buffalo's pretty good. But Buffalo, the type of team that'll perform well against good teams, and when they go against teams they supposed to beat, they choke, which is fucking weird. That's stupid, but it happens in the NFL. So I gotta go with Cincinnati. Cincinnati gonna get their 2nd W. They gonna beat Buffalo. They gonna be 2-3. Buffalo gonna have their 2nd loss, in my opinion. They're going to be 3-2, but I got to go with Cincinnati as of right now because I think the offense is finally clicking, the defense is finally clicking, and Buffalo is long overdue for a L. 3rd game of the season, 3rd game of the day, or whatever, the game we talking about right now. Fuck all that. I'm trying to sound too proper. But the Cleveland Browns versus the New York Jets. Now, to be honest with you, man, we all expected both of these teams to be 0-4 at this point. But the Jets somehow has stringed together 2 straight victories. They won against the Jaguars. They beat the Jaguars. Now they 2-2. Cleveland, on the other hand, Cleveland is still up to being Cleveland. They 0-4. But I'm not gonna let the New York Jets fool me. I'm gonna pick Cleveland this week, man. This is probably the only time y'all gonna ever hear me say I'm picking Cleveland to win a damn game. So I got to pick the Cleveland Browns just because, I think the Jets are overdue for an L. I think the last 2 weeks their game, they beat the Dolphins 20-6. The Dolphins, I don't know what's up with their offense right now. Then they just beat the Jaguars, I think 23-20. So, yeah, the Jets have been putting it together for the last 2 weeks, man. But, I got to go with Cleveland. Cleveland is long overdue. They need a W. Probably going to be the only W that they have for this whole entire season. So why not happen in Week 5 against the New York Jets? So, I mean, yeah, the Jets been winning, a lot of flukish games. So they going to take this L Sunday. Next, we have the Detroit Lions versus the Carolina Panthers. Detroit coming off of a W. They beat the Minnesota Vikings 14-7, which I can imagine was a good defensive game. I was at work. It wasn't on TV, so I'm imagining that it was a good defensive game to only have 21 combined points. Carolina, on the other hand, after their horrible week 3 against the New Orleans Saints, against my New Orleans Saints, of course. You know what I'm saying? My boy put that beating on their ass. They bounced back in a major way. They went all the way up to Foxborough, to Gillette Stadium, Tom Brady's home field, and gave him his second loss of the season and his second home loss of the season. So Carolina is the real deal. Carolina is not to be messed with. You know, that's that. Now, last Sunday is the 2015 MVP Cam Newton. You know, the first couple of weeks was the 2016 Cam Newton. So I don't know what Cam Newton we gonna get this Sunday, but as of right now, I honestly have to go with the Detroit Lions because I feel like their offense is a tad bit better. Right now, their offense is a tad bit better. Carolina still need to work on their defense, especially their secondary. In my opinion, I'm not sleeping on Carolina just yet, but I gotta go with Detroit. I have to go with Detroit. I mean, Detroit, I know they should be 4-0 right now, but we ain't gonna get all off into that. Next up is the Tennessee Titans versus the Miami Dolphins. Now, you know, the Dolphins, they started off red hot, getting their first W in week 2, but week 3 and 4, man, was just embarrassing. You put up 6 points against the New York Jets, and then you played the New Orleans Saints last week, and you didn't put up nothing, which was a good thing, you know what I'm saying, because my boy 2-2. We got a bye week this week. Shout out to the motherfucking Saints. But the Miami Dolphins, man, I don't know what's up with their offense. They just not clicking right now. I said this before. Jay Cutler is not the answer at quarterback. You know, I thought he was going to do good because he was in Adam Gaze's system, because, you know, they were saying that he had one of his best years in his career playing for Adam Gase. But right now he's showing that, you know, he's that same sorry ass Jay Cutler from Chicago. But the Tennessee Titans, on the other hand, you know, Marcus Mariota, he's hurt. I don't know if he's gonna miss any time or not. So this is what I'm gonna say. If Marcus Mariota plays, the Tennessee Titans will win this game. If Marcus Mariota doesn't play, then the Dolphins will have their second victory of the season. So I'm kind of iffy on that right now. Right now, I don't have a word. So right now, I have to go with the Miami Dolphins because I don't know if Marcus Mariota will play or not. I'm just going to stick with the Dolphins because, you know, Mariota's not 100%. He got hurt against Houston. So I got to pick the Dolphins in that one. Next is a battle of 0-4 teams. 0-4 teams. The New York Giants versus the Los Angeles Chargers. Both of these teams supposed to have at least 2 victories. But, you know, they've been playing like ass. You know, you got the Broncos. I mean, not the Broncos. I mean, the Chargers who can't catch a break. Then you got the damn Giants who can't catch a break either. The Giants coming off of a loss against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. While the Chargers, on the other hand, they took an L to... Who the hell did the Chargers lose to? I don't know who the damn Chargers lost to, but they lost some damn body they weren't supposed to lose to. They lost to the Eagles. That's right. Yeah, the Chargers lost to the Eagles. I don't know what's up with the Chargers, man. No, I don't know if it's Phillip Rivers or what. It's something up over there in fucking Los Angeles. But this will be the Sunday. Mark my words. This will be the Sunday that Eli Manning and the New York Football Giants get their first W. These niggas better be 1-4 after Sunday. And I put on Facebook, I said, of the 12 remaining games, the Giants will win 9 or 10 of those games and make the playoffs. Mark my words. You know the Giants always start off slow and they catch fire at the end of the season to make the playoffs and try to go on a Super Bowl run. Next, we have the Arizona Cardinals versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, the Philadelphia Eagles coming off of a victory against the Chargers, I believe. Don't quote me on that. I don't know for sure. And then you got the Arizona Cardinals coming off of a victory against the San Francisco 49ers in overtime. Now, after the Cardinals played, you know, okay in the first half of their Monday Night Football game against Dallas, in the second half, they just completely fell apart. They found a way to, you know, pick the scraps back up, you know, and pick up a little bit of momentum heading into week 4. And they picked up a victory against the San Francisco 49ers, which was actually a thriller. They almost lost that game, but thanks to Larry Legend, that touchdown grab, he helped out my fantasy team too. Shout out to Larry Fitzgerald. You got the Philadelphia Eagles, who started off the season pretty good like they did last year. But the question is, can they be consistent and keep it up? Now, me personally, you know how I feel about Philly. I think Philly always start off hot, then they cool off, and then they just end up being Philadelphia again. Top 5, top 10 drafting team, looking for pieces just to rebuild around. So right now, I'm picking the Arizona Cardinals. I think that Cardinals defense will be the key to this game, to shutting down the Eagles offense. Carson Wentz, he's pretty good so far. He's having a pretty good season thus far, but I got to go with the Arizona Cardinals. Now, I will upload a part 2 to this video probably Friday or Saturday night, man, once I get that done. But I'm going to have this up either the day before or the day of the game. Don't quote me on that, but I will have this video up. It's been your boy Booby 45 Miles, and I'll see y'all niggas later.